Hi, welcome back to Peach of Mind Yoga. Um, Today I want to talk about one of the yamas from the 8 limbs of yoga. So, the one I want to talk about today is aparigraha. And the reason is because aparigraha means non-possessive, non-attachment, and I just find it fascinating that it's happening all over the country, at least. I don't know about the world, but I am seeing it all over social media, how everyone is getting rid of their crap. So parigraha is the act of letting go. Let go of attachment, let go of all the stuff that bogs you down, whether it's junk in your drawers or if it's junk in your head. So, and one thing about that is once you start getting rid of the junk, all your physical junk, you do make space to get rid of the head junk also. So anyway, so let's talk about letting go. Possessions. So we have all these things in our house and we go to Home Goods, and I mean, we love Home Goods, right? We do. Now there's a new home store and there's Kirkland's, and we love that store. So we buy a bunch of crap for our house, for our yards, for this, for that. And you know what? We probably don't need it. We don't need it. We just want it because it's cool or it's cute for the moment. So you bring it home and you add it to the rest of the junk. I don't want to say junk because it's not really junk. It's decorative and it's, it's pretty. But anyway, my point is you probably did not need another vase or another bowl or another whatever it was. So one way that you can update and buy new things is to just, when you bring something new home, get rid of the old one. Just ship it out, give it away, donate it to your friend, like trade things to update your spaces, whatever. So when you bring something new in, let something old go. My friend Cindy, who I'm sure will watch this video, one time said to me, we were at an antique shop in Cape May, and please, I am obsessed, infatuated. I just love other people's things. I love to see like something that was in someone else's house 100 years ago or 50, whatever it was. I feel like those things have some kind of history that I want to have. So I'm drawn to that, and I don't buy this stuff anymore because I end up bringing it home and I don't know even what to do with it. But anyway, back to the store. We're in the store and Cindy says to me, just because you like it doesn't mean you have to buy it. And I said, you're right. I don't have to buy it. I can just enjoy it here and put it down. So that's what I've been doing, like not buying things like that anymore. I'm also a shopper online. So I shop online and I put a bunch of stuff in carts and I never buy it. I don't even want it. I just like to do it. I do it. I shop and I put all these things and I'm like, oh, I want this, I want this. And then I don't know. I go to another page or I delete it. I never buy it. Anyway, so that's part of letting go of the physical things. You let go of it. And another thing that we hold that you don't realize you're holding is your breath. So right now, or any day, but especially now, when you're anxious or stressed out, you find yourself sometimes hyperventilating or like, oh, I can't catch my breath, or like you don't feel right. It's because you're holding your breath. So another way to let go is to take deep, long breaths in and out. Don't take deep belly breaths all the way up, 3-part breathing, whatever it is that you want to do. Don't do the short breaths in your chest. So remember to breathe. I know when you're in a workout class and you're lifting weights and the instructor's like, don't forget to breathe. You have to do that all the time, not just at the gym. Don't forget to breathe. You're holding your breath, so let that breath go. Another thing you can do is practice self-care. Self-care, the other thing I'm seeing on social media, and I find so amusing because I'm one of them, is like, oh my God, now we can't get manicures and pedicures. And also, what really sucks about that is I love my manicure people around the corner, and I'm so worried because now they can't work. So I hope that they get back to work soon, not only because I want a manicure, but because that is their livelihood. So pray for Vinny and John and all them, Kelly at my nail salon, to get back to work soon. But anyway, back to self-care. So self-care, you can do things like just increase your water intake, increase the amount of hours that you sleep. I mean, I probably sleep 5 to 6 hours. Well, I used to. I'm getting better. Try to sleep that 8 hours every night if possible, or at least most nights. Try to get in bed and get the rest that you need. Eat healthy. Cut out the sugar, because sugar is just blah. It's just blah. It might be good in the moment, but then eventually it just makes you feel like crap. So try to limit your sugar, eat healthy, take walks, use your vacation time, people. That's why you have it. Take off from work. Guess what? I'm working now, but a lot of people aren't. And so far it's okay. So the universe is pretty much telling us to just take a breather. I think it's coming from a higher place. I don't know about anyone else, but all of these things are, now everyone's home with their family, and they're making all kinds of cool crafts and cooking all kinds of great foods, and everybody's sharing online, and it's, it's a break, it's a breather. So it is a bit of an inconvenience, and it's horrible for people who are out of work, and so we pray that it's over soon. But anyway, while we're in it, we need to stay positive. We need to replace all the negativity, all the negative thoughts with positive thoughts, and raise the vibration of the universe, and maybe we'll get out of this quickly. So this was part of my homework, practicing Aparigraha, and I know that for myself, I've let go of a lot of negative things, negative thoughts especially, thoughts about people, maybe stories in my head that I thought, maybe somebody wasn't, I don't know, situations in my life, like maybe I thought something about someone that's not true, just a story that I made up in my head, how we do that with our ego. So like, let go of that stuff, just, and let go of let go of hurt feelings. Like a lot of times you carry these hurt feelings, like, I can't believe that person did that, and why would this happen, and da 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 da. Like, you can let that go if you can forgive that person, and also forgive yourself for things that you think you did in the past that you're like, why did I do that? Let go of that too. The coulda, shoulda, wouldas, they're not helpful, so let them go. Clean that out. I was able to let go of a lot of things like that. A lot of thoughts that I had about why. Just switch it to why not, and then it's just a lot easier. So a way that you can practice Aparigraha on your yoga mat is when you come into a yoga studio, especially, because I think when you practice at home, it's a more freeing experience. I personally like to practice in a group. So when you go into a yoga studio and you're there, and you set your intentions, and you want to practice for yourself. And then next thing you know, you're at a certain place in your practice, and the person next to you has their legs behind their head, or they're standing on their head, or they're in a, what you consider to be a more advanced pose than you, and you start comparing yourself to that person. You need to let go of that. That's one thing. You need to let go of trying to push yourself into a position that your body may not be ready to be in. You want to stay mindful of your ability, and you want to keep in line with what is available to you at that time. So let go of, I need to be at a certain place. Let go of, I need to look like the person next to me. I think that's probably all that I said for my homework about the mat. And I think that's about all I have for a parigraha. I think another thing you can do also is to share your energy with other people, whether it's donations at this time, any kind of help you could give at this time. Kind of share that and give. Everybody needs some help right about now. So, and once those restaurants open back up, everybody go out and eat, because we're all going to be sick of cooking. We're all going to be sick of making all those recipes and cleaning our kitchen. So go out and let's get those restaurants back up and running, because we love them and we need them. So get rid of your junk. Let go of negative thoughts. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. They don't have to apologize to you. You just forgive them in your head or in your heart. Just forgive them, and it will free a lot of space, a lot of junk in your mind, a lot of junk in your body and soul. And trust me, you will carry this stuff physically in your body. You need to get rid of it. I could tell you a funny story real quick, and then I'll let you go. So my daughter was complaining that she applied to so many jobs and nobody was calling her back, and I don't know what's going on, and maybe, it's my schedule and whatever, all these stories. And I said, you know what, Michaela, how about you go outside and you empty all the crap out of your trunk? And she looked at me like, okay, well, how's that going to get me a job? And I said, because when you hoard things, you have no space for anything new to come into your life. So get rid of the junk, and that will allow space, and then things will start to happen for you. And guess what? 2 days later, she got a call and an interview and got the job. I don't think it was a coincidence. I think she let go of things that she was holding on to, those things in her trunk. She didn't really want, they were clothes. She didn't want them. She wasn't going to wear them. But if she let them go, she wasn't going to have any clothes, which doesn't make any sense. I think we probably all thought that if we get rid of things in our closet, then our closet will be empty. Well, good, because you're not wearing the crap anyway, so just get rid of it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your lesson on a parigraha. I have class at 3 o'clock today, so I'll learn something else new and fun and share it with you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below and I'll try to answer them for you. If you like the content, you can write a review, or even better, you can invite your friends. So I hope that was informative to you. I hope that you are letting go of all your junk. I know you are. I see you all cleaning closets and drawers, so that's a start. So start with that and then move on to the rest of your life. Okay? Have a good day. Bye.